What's up, y'all?
Welcome in.
We got Gundam, the card game, new from Bandai. In this video, Nathan is going to show me how to play and thus show all of you how to play, and we're going to play some games with the starter decks. See how it goes. And we'll also be opening the art packs?
So if you are content brain, these are the sealed art packs things from the starters. We'll open those after we do the video thing. But those, there you have apparently like one of 16 different cards in here. I actually don't know how many of these cards are starter deck only. How many of them are like available in the regular booster packs. But yeah, so this is the hotly anticipated Gundam card game. If you wander into your local gaming store and they have it available for sale, I would snap it up.
Buy all of it. You can
buy it if you can, just because it's not going to exist in a couple of weeks, depending on when you watch this video. The game is insanely allocated. As best I can tell, what I've been informed is that Bandai actually doesn't understand the American audience's love for Gundam. The models do like okay over here, and so they don't really believe that there's like a big demand for, say, like the Gundam card game, because the Gundam models,
kids aren't buying the models. Why would they want?
Why would they want the card game? Right?
Yeah. Okay.
So now this game is, I would like, if we're on a scale of 1 to 5. We'll do like the Board Game Geek complexity rating.
Okay, yeah.
I'm thinking this game is about at a 3.
3 out of 5 stars.
3 out of 5, maybe 2
for like a TCG.
Maybe for a TCG.
Okay.
Yeah,
a 2.
This is not a terribly complicated game, but
and that is not a bad thing.
That's
like
not a bad
TCGs
thing. That's
simple.
not a bad thing. Yeah.
And then the cards themselves can make the game more complicated.
Right. So there are 4 starter decks. Right now in Gundam, there are essentially 4 colors. Now, this introductory pamphlet does not tell me what any of these things represent.
Okay. They're just colors.
They're just colors.
Okay.
So this is less complicated than SWU, I would say. SWU has like a leader, right? That already is more complication than this. In this game, we shuffle up our deck and we just play stuff from the top of it. Okay. All right. There are 4 decks to begin with. Starting with the next set, there's going to be a 5th color, and there's going to be like 2 more starter decks that come out at that time as well. Pairing the new color with some.
What are the deck building restrictions as far as what colors you can put in your deck? How does that work? Or am I jumping the gun?
This pamphlet does not tell me any of that.
Okay.
I'm going to assume you can only have 2 colors. Now, I believe One Piece works that way. In One Piece, they have a similar number of colors. I think there's 6 in One Piece. And when you're building a deck, you pick 2 colors, and that's like your restrictions.
Okay.
Seeing as how all of these starter decks are all 2 colors, I'm going to assume it's 2, but I don't know. We're using the paper play mats that come with the game to help us associate stuff, and then the playmat opposite side is a bunch of the rules. So they have 1 sheet of rules. Which is why I consider this like between a 2 and a 3 as far as complexity, right? There is like a detailed timing window, which is why this is more complicated than, say, anything else. That's the flip side there. So, but yeah, so there are several card types in the game. I'll just cover those real fast before we shuffle up.
Yeah, we should probably do setup after that, yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll go through the setup. For this first game, we'll be playing the Heroic Beginnings deck versus the Zeon's Rush deck. And so these decks, I think, are like thematically appropriate to play against each other, but the Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed, thematically, this represents possibly a Forum War circa 2010, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think it's 10.
Gundam Seed?
When is that newer?
I think Gundam Seed was like late aughts.
Okay. Sorry,
if we got any Gundam experts in chat, I would not consider myself a Gundam expert. All of my Gundam knowledge is laundered through my brother to me. But I believe Gundam Seed was like
Seed
a late...
was 0203.
Seed was 02. Okay, so this is a Forum War... Okay, Forum War 05, we'll say. yeah, when was it localized though, right? That's the big thing. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll play these two decks, and that way all of the colors are represented in each of the games. Okay. First game, like I said, Heroic Beginnings, Zeon's Rush, and then Wings of Advanced Siege Strike is going to be the second game. All right. Card types. We've got the Gundams.
Ooh.
This is the foil one that's in the starter deck there. All right. So up in the top left corner where it says level 5 for cost, this means this is a level 5 card and it costs 4 to play. Now, levels is basically the threshold of resources you need to play.
You need 5 resources in play to pay 4 to play this guy.
Correct.
Yeah.
You pay 4 to play him, but you cannot play them before you have 5 resources. Okay. It will take time and kind of explain that. I think that's like the first hurdle. I don't think it is.
General's a girl. Use she, her pronouns, please.
Sorry. We'll cover it once we get into actual gameplay there, but this costs 4 to play.
Okay.
You have pilot cards. Oh, and I'm sorry, we should cover some of the other abilities.
All the things.
That is telling us right there, unit.
Right.
That means it's a unit.
Type.
Not all of the units are Gundams, because some of the robots aren't technically Gundams. Once again, I'm not trying to get into forum war.
Is there like a trait or something?
There's like a trait line right here. This is Space, Earth, Academy. I don't know that any of this stuff really makes sense.
That's not Gundam trait. How do you know what a Gundam is versus a bot then?
Well, this says Gundam Aerial.
Okay,
so
because
I assume it's got Gundam in the title, okay. But for the most part, they care about units, and even though it's called the Gundam game, they let other things that aren't Gundams into the game.
Okay.
So,
okay.
And then this says when paired. That just when paired means there is a pilot on it.
Okay.
And then it's got some extra effects here. Here it says Suletta Mercury. That means it is, and it says link. That means if Suletta Mercury is the pilot of this Gundam, it's considered linked. Okay. If it's piloted, that's paired. If it's piloted by the matching linked pilot, that means it's linked.
You know, Suletta Mercury is the canonical pilot. She was in a pilot academy, and it is viable for space and land combat.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm glad we've got a Gundam expert in the chat. And then the first number there is attack power. The second number is hit points.
Okay.
Damage is
Classic.
Persistent. You do damage equal to your attack power. And if you take damage equal to HP, you're dead.
Okay.
So, fairly, all that should make sense to you if you've played some amount of card games before. If you're brand new to card games, welcome to card games.
Yeah.
All right, here is a pilot card, denoted pilot right there. Amuro here, level 4, cost 1. So once again, once you have 4 resources, you can pay 1 resource to play this pilot. This is the buff to attack and HP there. And you would slide pilots underneath the Gundams like this to show there stuff that's going on. There are a couple other mechanics on here. There is a thing that says right here, this says burst, add this card to your hand. That'll make more sense in a second once we actually explain the layout of the board and the objective of the game. That is a burst effect, and you want to note the cards that have burst effects. Down here, there's a bunch of traits here, and it says when paired, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP, rest it. Rest is just exhaust, yeah. Okay. So like you play him, he's kind of like the Mandalorian pilot from Sleuth. He gives you a little bit of tempo when you play him. And then that's the name of the pilot there, Amuro. So if you have a ship, or if you have the Gundam that is linked to Amuro, when you play him that turn, you can attack. Otherwise, things have sundering sickness. So
can pilots pilot things that aren't Gundams?
There's only, yes, right. So, for instance, here is a gun cannon. This is not a Gundam. This is a unit. And there is a pilot down here, Kai Shiden, who can pilot this, right? So this can be
Can any pilot, or can only
any
Kai...
pilot can be on it, yes. Okay. But if you put a pilot on it that's not the link, you don't get to attack that turn.
Okay.
You do get to add the buffs and stuff like that, right? All right. This is a command card. And command cards are... your instants / sorceries in this game, okay? Once again, we've got a level. Once again, we've got a cost. So as long as you've got 3 resources, you can pay 1 to play this card. It also has a burst effect, explanation pending on the burst effects, but this, it also says main/action here. Choose 1 enemy unit. It gets AP -3 during this turn. So this can be played to give something -3 attack power.
Is main/action the phase/restrictions on?
That's
when you
correct.
Can play it?
That is the window where you can play this card.
Okay.
And we'll get into the full timing window once we're actually into the game. But yeah, action means anytime there is an action window, you can play the card. All right, and then the last card type that I'm aware of, that's at least in the starters. Actually, technically, that's not true. We got 2 more card types, but they're gonna be kind of similar for everybody else. A base card type. Now, the objective of the game is to deplete your opponent's shields and then do damage to your opponent. Okay, bases are kind of a thing that you can put in front of your shields to make them harder to kill.
Okay.
All right. Once again, level 2, cost 1. Same cost schematic throughout the whole game, which I like quite a bit. It also has a burst effect. It has a deploy effect that says add 1 of your shields to your hand. And so when you play this, it's kind of like drawing a card, but it's like drawing a card from your life total. So you kind of necropotence yourself, but it does draw a card, right? Activate main. Now, an activate effect is an effect you can activate during your main phase. And it says, rest this base, all friendly link units get +1 attack during your turn. So you can use this to give your units that are linked extra attack for a turn.
Linked means they're piloting the mech that they're
matched to.
The mech wants. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what linked means. Paired, any pilot. Linked, specific pilot. Okay. And this has 0 attack and 5 defense. Which means you have to deal 5 damage to kill this thing. And so this shields normally die in 1 point of damage. If any point of damage is done to a shield, it kills it.
So your shields your shield area or your bases are really important because anytime your shields are open, they're just getting smashed.
Yeah, any attack smashes a shield. Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right. The last 2 card types, just real fast. There are resource card types. Now, if you have played One Piece, this is what is known as the Dawn cards in that game. It's just a side deck that says off the play. These are like the generic starter ones. And the thing is like in One Piece, your collector Dawn cards get really expensive because you can use them with whatever deck. They have different arts on them. They put like...
Okay, so no one's going to be using these.
No one's going to be using these. Yeah, somebody shows that you're going to show up with this at your store, and people are going to be like, oh, I see you got just the starter. Okay.
So your resource...
I guess we'll take it easy on you.
Your resource deck is just 10 of the same card, and it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your resources, you've got 10...
You don't shuffle them or anything.
Right. They sit off to the side. You just add 1 per turn.
Okay.
You also have token cards. And so there are things that will put tokens into play. So this says unit token. There's no cost up there, okay? Gun cannon tokens. You probably have some different types of tokens.
Like this guy.
Like Zaku tokens. Char Zaku 2 tokens. So there are various tokens you can put into play. And we have an EX base. This is what you start with in play. So you start with something to just keep you from getting rushed down at the beginning of the game. And then there is an EX resource. And at the beginning of the game, if you're the person who is going second, you get one of these. And for all purposes, this counts as a resource, but it's kind of like Lotus Petal. Once you use it for resources, it's gone, but it does add to your level as long as it's in play. So you can kind of play off curve, but you could play up level as long as you don't blow this up, okay? Let's roll a dice. He goes first. A 2. Okay. And an 11, so I will be going first. So you are going to get your EX resource. My resource deck, here's my 10 resources there. I have my EX base right here. And we're going to give the deck a quick little shuffle. Now, the mulligan rules for this game... that's cute. How so? Please explain. Is it because, say, the STO3 is the only starter that you want to go first, as benefits from the EX resource? Okay, I gotcha. 03 being Xeon's Rush. All right. All right. Boom. Preparing to play. We're gonna draw 5 cards to start our hand. To create our hand.
So what are the mulligan rules?
The mulligan rules. If you don't like your hand, you put it on the bottom of your deck and you draw another 5.
Okay.
And then if then that's that, and then you shuffle your deck.
Okay.
So if you don't like your opener,
or put your deck in the deck area.
yeah, okay, right here, 50 cards.
So I gotta stop this thing from falling over. These cards are thick. Let me tell you, it's thick ass card stock. I haven't put cards this thick in quite some time.
Yeah,
it is thick with 2 C's.
We got stuff. We're playing up the curve, so I think this is fine. I'll keep this hand.
This is maybe how many cards do you draw a turn? You draw 1 card a turn.
What sleeves? So we actually got 2 different sleeve types here. We've got some KMC Phoenixes and some Cortex Katana Ultimate Guard. Sorry, not katanas. Katanas are a different type of sleeve for Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard Cortexes. These are the 2. The purple ones are the Cortex. The blues are the KMC Phoenixes. All right. So draw 5, and now once you've got your hand, you take the top 6 cards of your deck and you put them into your shield area. Starting with the one closest to you. 3.
Pokemon prizes.
4. 5.
Which actually is
6.
a smile like.
It's more like Kaijudo shields.
No one knows what that means. It's Pokemon prizes.
Yeah. All right.
Sort of.
It's like reverse prizes.
Yeah. You gotta punch your prizes.
Ready EX base and resource tokens cards. Place an EX base. Boom. Boom. Player 2 gets the EX resource. Boom. And then, all right. So start phase. Set all arrested cards to active. Draw phase. Draw 1. Okay. So I'm going first.
It's not simultaneous.
Turn. Yep. So I'm going first. I will draw. All right. Resource phase. Draw 1 card from your resource and place it into your resource deck. So I have 1 resource. I'm currently at level 1. I am now. We enter the main phase now. During the this is pretty funny. The explanation for the Charizaki. All right. So during the main phase, you can play a card from your hand, activate a main effect, or attack with a unit. Obviously, we don't have any units to attack with right now, and we also don't have any main effects to activate right now. I'm going to use my resource. I'm going to rest it, and I'm going to play the Demi Trooper, who is a 1/1 for 1 blocker. It says rest this unit to change the attack to it. So I have that. Now you can only have up to 6 units at a time.
Okay. If you play a 7th unit, do you have to discard 1, or can you possibly even play it?
You can.
Okay.
You decide something to blow up, and you blow up all the linked cards with it, and then you play a new unit. So, yeah. Now, I've got a feeling these starter decks are kind of aggressive.
Okay.
So I got a feeling that they're just going to blow each other up, and that's my turn. I'm done here. Now, during the end phase, follow these steps during the end phase. First is an action step occurs. Okay, so right now at the end of my turn, there is an action step. So that instant that you saw earlier that said action, do something there, you can play actions during this window during the end phase.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do. It's probably not worth it to play it right now. And then you resolve any effects that happened like at the end of the turn. If you have more than 10 cards in your hand, you discard down to 10. And then all temporary effects that took effect during the turn stop. And then once that's done, it goes on to the opponent's turn. So now it's your turn. You ready, draw, add a resource. So you add a resource to your EX. So you're actually at level 2. And then you're in your main phase.
I'm done.
You have nothing to play. You are level 2.
Yeah, but if I use it, right?
That's correct. It's gone.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna play anything.
All right. So my turn. Ready? Draw. Oh. Resource. I am now level 2. Main phase. I am going to attack with a unit. I suppose I'm going to have my Demi Trooper attack your EX base.
So when you attack with a unit, can you attack anything on the opposing side? So you can attack bases.
So you declare your attackers. So the first thing you do is you rest the unit you wish to attack and declare a target. And then you choose a rested enemy unit. So it has to either a rested enemy unit or your opponent as the target. So I'm choosing you as the target, so that's going to go to your base.
Okay, your opponent is bases. Okay.
Yeah, and rested means exhausted. So if something is ready, you can't attack it. I think there's some stuff that breaks that rule.
Okay.
And then units deployed that turn can't be used to attack unless they are linked. And then there's the block step. So in this window, if you had a blocker, you could choose to use the blocker to force my attack to redirect over there.
But average unit can't just block. It
Correct.
has to have blocker.
Correct. It has to say blocker on it.
Got it.
This is one of those. That's one of those rules that makes the game more aggressive, right? It is a special thing to stop an attack, right?
I also like that you can't attack readied units.
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
That's like a Lorcana type of thing. And Lorcana, like your units could be really bad at fighting, but really good at generating lore. So, yeah. All right. Now there is an action step. So if you have like a 1-cost action that you wanted to play here, that wouldn't use your EX resource, you could play it. And we alternate back and forth until both of us pass, and that's when the action step ends. So you could have an opponent like play something, the other person could pass, and you could play something, and then they could respond and play something. There's nothing about passing that you like forego the rest of your actions. All right. So 1 damage goes to the EX base. That's during the damage step. If the attack is the opponent, if the opponent has a base, deal damage to it equal to the attacking unit's AP. If the opponent has no base, deal damage equal to the attacking unit's AP to their first shield. You've got a base, so it goes there. Treat each shield as having 1 HP. If it receives any amount of damage, it dies.
And it does not roll over to the next shield.
It does not roll over. There's no trample.
Instances of 1 damage, but
yeah,
all of your attacks are individual, right? So if you had
correct. So if I had like 3,
is that why there's a 5-unit limit?
Or 6 unit?
Yeah, because you have 6 shields. I don't know if that's
it probably factors into it.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple of reasons to limit the number of stuff on the board just to keep it from getting like you don't have like 20 tokens or whatever that you're trying to like keep track of. All right, so if I had destroyed one of your shields, we're just using this as a thought exercise. If it had a burst effect on it, it triggers from this row. You show the burst effect, and then you resolve it.
Otherwise, it goes to the discard pile.
Otherwise, it just goes to the trash. Yep, exactly.
Got it.
All right. And damage is persistent, so it hangs around. All right. I am going to pay 2 and play the Zowart. This is also a blocker. It's a 3/2. It says this unit can't choose the enemy player as its attack target. So it's a little overstated for its cost, but I can't attack Justin with it. So I play this guy, and he's actually ready. So in theory, if you play something with like a link, I could block with it on the next turn. So, all right, there you go. That is my turn. Send it back to you.
Okay, I'll draw my card.
Get a resource.
I will go to my main phase. I'll play this thing. I'll use a few resources. I'm still threshold 3'd because I did not spend my petal.
Yeah.
But I'm spending my 2 regular resources on this dude. Gaza D. Sleeves. Action main support 2. What does support 2 mean?
It explains it under that.
Reading the card explains the card?
Yeah.
Reset the unit. 1 other friendly unit gets AP plus specified amount during this turn. So 2 AP. What is AP?
Attack power. Yeah. So you can exhaust that guy during your turn to give another unit plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
And you could even do that the turn you play it. You can't attack.
You can use support abilities.
But you could use a support.
You can use activations. Yeah. Okay. Missed up all the Xeons in there. Yeah.
Yeah, all the Xeons are in this one.
And then I'm done.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ready up. These units come into play as active or they come into play ready. They cannot attack unless there's a link. They can use other stuff, right? Because that guy could use his thing. I don't think there's any, because literally the only restriction that I saw was attacking. All right, so I'm going to draw. I am going to get a resource. I'm now at resource 3. I am. We're gonna send in the Demi Trainer into your EX base. We'll get a little keep chipping away at it. This guy can't attack there, and it can't attack that because it's ready. I am going to play a gun cannon. So this is going to cost me 2 to play, and this is a 2/4. It links to Kai Scheiden, who I don't have in my hand. I am going to
Is the Space or Earth thing somehow relevant? I think some cards probably reference it, but there's not like separate arenas like there are in Star Wars. When I played, it was visually a little bit better to put the not yet activated resource upside down like your regular deck.
Nope.
The not yet activated resource.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah,
like when you're spending instead of exhausting.
Yeah, I'm tapping. We tap here. We tap here.
The whole deck. Oh, like so it's.
Oh
like,
yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That we can do. You just flip them over.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to play the Astacasio School of Technology, Earth House, which is a new base. And this says deploy, add one of your shields to your hand, and then activate. Rest this base. All friendly link units get AP +1 during the turn. So this replaces my EX base.
You only ever have one base?
You can only have one base, yeah.
Okay.
So I blow up my EX base. Now, in theory, I could let you get damage on it first and then get rid of it.
Yeah.
And then I pick up one of my shields. This goes to my hand. And I drew the guy for the thing now. Sequencing. All right. And that is that.
I'm winning now.
Yes, you are currently winning, yeah.
So my turn?
Yep.
All right, so I'll ready my stuff. I will draw a card. I will place a resource. So I'm level 4 with 3 resources. I will play this guy, Angelo's Gyara Zulu. It's got to activate for support 2 as well. It's a 3/3.
Okay. And that cost you 3.
That cost me 3. And all I have left is my EX resource. So I do not want to play anything else, I think. So here's the thing. You have a 3/2 blocker, and if I send this guy in, you can just kind of trade. But maybe that's fine if you decide to do that. Yeah, I'll send this guy to your base.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 2. Okay. No blocks.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. All right. So ready up, and then draw, and then resource. We're at 4 resources now, level 4. Okay. We are we're bringing in this dude, Kai's Resolve, Kai Scheiden. Main, choose one friendly unit. It recovers 3 HP. I don't have anybody who's taking any damage.
Is resourcing
here.
mandatory? I believe so.
Yes, resourcing is mandatory. Draw 1 card from your resource deck and place it into your resource area. So I don't heal anything there. He's level 3, 1 to deploy. This is Link now.
Okay.
And I am going to play Thoroughly Damaged. This is another pilot or command here. The main, choose one enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. Oh, this is like a split card. What's going on here? How do these work?
It's a pilot and an action card, or is it a pilot with an action?
It's it looks like it's both, right? It's a pilot with the main. I guess you play it and get the thing.
Action. You could activate it.
Yeah. But you could only play it during the main phase. So we're gonna give this to the Zowort. Not cost 1. And so choose 1 rested enemy unit. That's this, and I will do 1 damage to that guy.
He's dead.
Okay, and then we're going to play Gundam Aerial, bit on form. Okay. I am going to send I guess I'll send the gun cannon after your base for 3.
It explodes.
I could send this guy to his. Well, that doesn't have blocker, right? No, it does not. So this is going to attack the shield over there. No burst effect, so that just goes to your yard. This guy can't attack, and so it is your turn.
Okay. Ready up. Draw a card. Place a resource.
I don't have to block. I just let the attack go through. I had the thing that damaged his exhausted guy in play, so I opted not to block, just take the damage on my base, and then get value out of the card that I was going to play. That's what I opted to do. Blocking is not mandatory, at least as far as I can understand. So,
oh boy,
bringing the Gundam beat down.
I'm gonna have this guy try to attack your 1/1.
All right, so I will block here,
Okay.
and we'll let these guys explode. Now it's possible that was bait. He could have like some sort of massive thing that he could deploy here that I can't do anything about.
I'm gonna play Zaku 1.
Zaku 1. All right.
I'm gonna play Zaku 2.
It's counting up.
Which on attack, I guess it gets plus 2 AP. It
yes.
says attack. This unit gets plus 2.
Yeah. So when it attacks, you get to attack for 3. Yep.
And is this a base?
That is a base.
All right,
yes.
I'll play this base.
Yep. And that'll slow down the.
Yeah. So it says deploy this card. Add 1 of your shields to your hand. Then, if it is your turn to play 1 rested Char's Zaku 2 Xeon.
Yeah.
Unit token.
Yep.
So I'll play that.
So you go get the token.
Char's Zaku 2, and it is rested.
Yep.
So you can attack.
And it says put 1 of your shields in your hand, correct? So.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Okay. The trade-off there is that I have to like dump a bunch of attacks into it to get past it. So that keeps it.
Otherwise, you were gonna like smash 3 shields away.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, for sure.
And that is my turn.
All right. Ready up, and then draw, and then a resource. Oh, I can play this goofy-looking MF. Okay. Yeah, I guess I gotta. I guess I have to. I don't have a way to. Nope. 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 Nope, I don't have any way to buff the attack of my units to beat through that thing in just 2 hits. I guess I can, right? This says, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? This says rest this base, all friendly link units get AP +1. So this would go to 4, but this would be 2 attacks regardless.
Right. I can't get anything to 5.
I can't get to 5 to kill it. So, so I am going to have the gun cannon attack the base, and then we'll have the Gundam aerial attack the base. That'll finish it off. The brave little Demi trainer is going to take out a shield.
This does have burst.
This does have burst, yes.
So add this card to your hand.
Yep, so you get to add char to your hand.
Boom.
All right, I am going to play. I've got 5 resources remaining. I'm going to spend 2 for bringing out another gun cannon, which you've seen. And then I'm going to spend 3, since I'm now at level 5, for Gundam MA form. When paired with a white base team pilot, draw 1. This is a 4/3, and it links with Amuro. So I will play those 2. And then I am done, and it's going to be your turn.
Okay.
The MA form, what's that mean?
Draw, place a resource. All right. Okay, let's see. I can attack exhausted stuff.
Yep. Which you probably want to do.
Yeah. I'm going to have this attack your base.
Okay, this is finished
3.
off. This destroyed.
Then I'm going to play this big old boy for 5.
Are we Gundam enjoyers? I have not watched. Jesus, what is this thing?
Yeah, it's pretty sick, right? It is 5 cost, and it says during pair, this unit gets high maneuver, which is, I guess, can't be blocked.
Yeah.
During your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy shield area card with battle damage, choose 1 enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it.
Oh, wow. Okay. You about to link that guy?
I'm linking it.
Oh my god.
Full frontal. He's here. I do have to use my EX resource for that.
Okay, it's gone. It's probably worth.
That was the reason I was holding it.
Yeah, makes sense.
So when paired, you may deploy 1 Neo Zeon unit card that is level 4 or lower from your hands. That's free, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
All right.
I guess +2/+2.
Okay.
Neo Zeon.
Zeon.
What does Neo Zeon mean?
It'll like.
Oh, I see. I see. Right there, it says Neo Zeon.
Yeah.
So I will deploy this guy.
Okay.
For free. Okay. That's all my resources. I need to clean up your
shit. It's a 7/6, huh?
It's a 7/6.
That's a 7/6, huh?
It is a 7/6. All right. My 3/1 guy. I guess Zaku 1 can fight your 1/1.
Yeah. This guy dies.
This one can't fight dudes. I can support buff its power.
So you can
support buff like this guy's power and then smash into something else. Because I could take care of like this guy or this guy. So let's do that. I'll support +2 attack to this one, and then I'll attack this thing.
Okay. Trade.
And then I will have the Sinaju fight.
Okay. So you'll
so we'll
take
clean
3.
up a bit.
That was a dramatic turning of the tide there.
Yeah. And I'm done.
Okay. All right.
What's the never mind, go ahead.
What's that?
Never mind.
Nothing.
I'm not asking any questions right now.
Okay.
I have no questions to ask you.
All right. So everything you're ready's?
I liked the Gundam Wing a lot when I was 11. I used to build the models. Models were really fun to build. That was good. Yeah, I think it's definitely very fast.
For sure. The explanations will come to an end very shortly. All right, there. Okay. Win paired, draw one. All right, so I'm going to play the thoroughly damaged Hayato Kobayashi. He is a white-based team. Now, he's not linked, but he does let me draw one because the Gundam MA form says draw one. So he pay one, play him on there, and draw. Excellent. Superb. All right. I'm going to spend 2 and play white base. Burst, deploy this card. Deploy, add one of your shields to your hand. Activate, once per turn, pay 2. And it's got a list of stuff here that I'll just read. Deploy 1 Gundam white base team AP3 HP3 unit token if you have no units in play. Deploy 1 gun cannon white base units if you only have 1 unit in play, or deploy 1 gun tank if you have 2 or more in play. So I'm gonna play this. So this shield goes in my hand. Okay. And then I can pay 2 to do all that stuff. Does that make sense?
That seems pretty. So if that is a shield, it bursts itself into play.
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
Yeah. I think a lot of the bases do that.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, this one did too.
Yeah. So it's like worth having the bases in your deck because, like, if you're getting like,
it's like, I'm like dying. And
yeah, I'm getting my teeth kicked in. Suddenly, you get like bailed out.
Okay.
When I played this guy, I got to choose a unit and deal 1 damage to it. So I'll choose this thing and finish that off. I wonder if I actually should fight this thing. I have no idea. That guy's I don't know. He's got how much left? 3 left. 3 left.
Yeah.
I think I like gotta kill that guy because he's crazy, right?
Seems pretty good.
All right, so I am gonna send the Gundam MA form after your shield, so we'll blow up one.
No burst.
No burst. And then I'm gonna play Suletta Mercury. She costs 1. It says attack once per turn. Choose one of your resources. Set it as active. So we're gonna put her in the gun tank here. Sorry, the gun cannon. We're sending the gun cannon in here, and on attack, I'm gonna choose one of my resources and ready it. So just fly into there. Trade all that away. I'm gonna use my once per phase thing. Activate, pay 2, and I have 1 unit, so I will put a gun cannon token into play, which is a 2/2. And then I have 1 resource remaining thanks to Suletta, and I'm just gonna play the GM. He's just a 2/2 for 1. Okay, that was that. Go ahead.
Okay. Already.
Now we're Gundaming.
I will draw. I will place a resource.
You gonna do it all again?
I gotta do it all again.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna play this.
Okay.
This guy.
All right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna pilot it. I can play a card for free in my hand. This guy. All right. So this is definitely gonna smash your shit.
Okay.
Because this, I assume that is in the shield area. Destroys an enemy shield area card.
Yeah.
So that's hitting it for 7.
Yeah. So the base, you'll see the base is part of the shield area.
Shield area. I got it. And then it can do 2 to a unit. So I'll blast that. And then I'm gonna support 2, give this guy +2 attack. He's got +2 attack on attack, and he's gonna attack this guy.
All right. So we trade.
And then I'll have Angelo Gear Zulu attack shield.
No burst.
And I'm done.
All right. I'll draw. Ooh, boy. Flip. We're going to play another white base. Shield to my hand. Excellent. We're going to
give me your shields up so we can see how many.
I have 2 left. I have 2 remaining shields plus the base in the way. I am going to have the gun cannon take out a shield.
No burst.
I'm gonna play the Zowort. And then I'm gonna play Suletta Mercury onto it. So it's a 4/4. And I'm gonna tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Ready my stuff. Ready these. Draw. Resource. Okay. Let's pull up this base.
Okay.
And do 2 damage.
He's dead. I guess I could have played a resource. I mean, I could have made
Made like a token.
I could have made a 1/1. I would have had 2 units. I could have made a 1/1. Wherever it is. Last turn. Gun tank. There we go. White base is not bad. It gives you a way to like use your mana.
Play this Zaku.
It's ready. Not that
It's readied. Yeah. I gotta kill both things. I gotta kill
this can't
one.
attack you. But...
Oh, it's got. Okay. Yeah. I'll play Char.
Okay.
Which is +1/+1. Attack during this turn. This unit gets AP +1, and if it is a link unit, it gets time maneuver. It's not going to be linked.
Okay.
What are the unique rules? Uniqueness rules?
I don't think there are any.
So I have another Char. And
yeah, you could just slap them on there. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything stopping.
Okay.
You from playing.
You only have 1 pilot on 1 per mech.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is going to be correct. I do have to kill one thing. I have to kill this dude. So
the gun tank.
Oh, I can't kill either of those guys. So I'll have
Char would never be caught dead in Nagasa's D.
I'll have this attack a shield.
I'll defend here. These explode.
And then I'll have this attack a shield.
Sure. Burst. Activate this card's main. Choose one enemy unit gets -3 AP during this turn. Well, that would have been good earlier. So that would have been good had the sequencing worked out differently. All right, my turn.
Yeah, I think I'll lose because
I have to do a damage beyond the shield.
Okay.
To kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have not drawn.
My shields are depleted. I am not dead.
Yes,
I have not been
you need a
punched.
damage beyond the shield. So I can kill it and get you to 0. Play something, but I can't block this guy.
I guess that could be like a shield, though, right?
Yeah, it's nothing.
Okay.
So yeah,
right,
you got it. Yep. Yeah, if it were a base, then I wouldn't have anything in play though. I think because that guy killed it. So yeah, I didn't draw any of the shiny cards.
I got my opening hand was 2 of the mech and 1 of the pilot.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, I'll just stall until I can play that, and then I drew like another one of the pilots. So yeah.
The 2 shiny cards in this deck, the Gundam RX-78 here says repair 2 at the end of your turn. This unit recovers the specified number of HP, and then during your turn, all your units get +1 AP. So this is like buffing you across the board, and if you keep it alive, right, like it can fight stuff and then still heal. And then the Gundam Aerial here says choose one enemy that's level 5 or lower, gets -AP3 during this turn, so you could like fight into other people more effectively. So that was a close game for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely close. That was fun.
All right, now we have the other 2 starters right here. This is the Seed starter, Siege Strike, and Wings of Advance. Would you like to roll to see who goes first?
Yeah, take this away. Take this
away. They are away.
Get them away.
There's ways they're gonna get
even more away. The most away you can possibly get them.
All right, resources
6. Yeah, I really like the resource. I like the level and cost. It's a really cool balance that they can. There's a lot of design space there.
You rolled a 6.
Yep.
I rolled a 1.
No EX resource. Sad. Which deck was that, Nathan?
The one that I just played? Or the one that I'm currently playing? I played the Heroic Beginnings deck initially. And Justin played Xeon's Rush, STO3 and STO1. I was on STO1, Justin was on STO3.
He's very tempo-y. I like that.
I'm on STO4 now, and Justin's on STO2, the wing deck.
You know I love a game where you're just punching each other. The best kind of card game.
You gonna bark? You're gonna bark, aren't you? All kinds of stuff happens.
If he was gonna bark, he would have barked.
All kinds of stuff.
But he might. He still might.
You thinking about it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm vibing. I'm vibing.
All right, there's that.
It's too bad it's gonna be impossible to get enough cards to play the game.
Yeah, I mean I can't imagine what the boxes of this are gonna go for. Like a lot of Bandai games, like a week after release, the boxes are like $50 over retail.
Sweet. Cool.
Now I do think you could probably buy the stuff on the secondary market cheap because this does a lot of like the secret rares, alt art stuff like that, and not all of them are good. So a lot of stuff gets opened. And maybe those cards are good. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know enough about. I haven't like. I have like an inkling of what would be good in the game. 5 cards. Let's see if I like what we got. I like what we got.
Okay. Yep. Me too. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right. So you are first.
All right. I will draw. I'll make a resource. I'll play the Tragos, which is a blocker. One of the blocker.
Yep. Okay. Of which we've seen a lot of those. All right. So mine.
Yep.
Draw. Resource. And I'm going to play the Morbius 1/1 blocker. Go ahead.
I will ready and draw and resource. You do have a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it at your base.
Sure. I'll take one.
I'll play this.
The Maganak.
Maganak. 3/2 for 2.
It is ready.
It is ready. Yeah. I'm done.
Okay. Draw. Resource.
Oh, I need to make shields. Neither of us made
Oh
shields.
yeah. I guess we should do that.
That's very important.
We're too used to Star Wars.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you mulligan? Decide. Do you mulligan before shields are created?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it's not like shield. You make your shields, then you draw your hand. Okay. So
you draw your hand.
If you're trying to mulligan for something specific in your deck, you're not going to get screwed necessarily by shields.
You draw 5. You mulligan, and the way that works is take those 5, put it on the bottom of the deck, and then draw another 5.
Okay.
So if you're like looking for something specific in the top, like 10 cards of your deck, you get a pretty good chance of getting it. And then once you've decided to mulligan, once you've mulliganed, you shuffle your deck and then deal out shields. Okay. So I believe this is the way it works. Draw 5 cards, create your starting hand. Yeah. Decide if you're going to mulligan, then shuffle your deck when you're finished. Yep. All right. Is it worth popping the EX resource here for the to create the negative tempo? I think it isn't. I think I want to hang on to the EX resource to play a shiny card. So I'll tell you to go ahead.
All right. Ready. I will ready. Draw. Place a resource. All right, I will.
Security.
I'll attack the base for 3.
Base explodes.
I will attack a shield.
I will block that.
I'm gonna play Wing Gundam Bird mode, which places an EX resource on deploy.
Yeah.
Which seems pretty good. It's ramp. Yep. It's only a 2/2 though.
Yeah.
Can you have more than one EX resource?
No idea. I think you can.
Okay.
But
there's only one in the starter. I'm done.
All right. So draw. Resource.
Only ramp card in whole ST02. Seems pretty important then.
All right, I'm gonna play the Morbius 0 here. Pay 2. And then I am going to play the Hawk of Indiamon for 1 here. It says choose 1 enemy unit with 3 or less HP, return it to its owner's hand. I'm going to send that back to your hand.
Is it action? Oh, it's a pilot.
Yeah,
okay.
It is its main action. I'm assuming you can play this during combat, and like you could attack and I could bounce your guy. Main/action, right? So,
how many times you can just do that all the time?
No, it was when you play the guy.
When you play him.
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah.
you could play him?
You could play him, like you attack and I could play him and like screw up your whole, blow up your whole spot. Yeah. And then I am going to have this guy attack your EX base for 3 because he is linked. This is Mula Flaga. So that's a link there.
Okay.
Do I want to spend this EX resource? I don't. I want to save my EX resource for my shiny cards. Okay. Go ahead.
But it doesn't say on deploy.
Yeah, choose 1 enemy unit with 3 or less, return it to its owner's hand. It's not a main activate. There's an activate main effect where you could use that multiple times, but this is when you play him. If it would say on attack, if it like triggered on his attack, right? He's a command card.
He's not a pilot card.
He is a pilot. But you get the thing when you play him. But you could, most pilots could only be played in the main, but he can, I'm guessing that, yeah, you could play him in the middle of combat. Sorry, Justin's brain is snapping out.
But like,
you can play cards during your opponent's turn. There's action windows, so like when you attack, there's like an action window.
Okay.
To play stuff.
All right, fine.
We didn't have any of that happen in the first game.
Yeah, I'm confused because it's a pilot, but it's a command card, and most pilots aren't command cards.
Pilots are command cards.
They're all command cards.
Yes.
So they can all be played.
If it says main, that's when you could play it during your main phase. If it says main or action, you could play it during the main phase
during any main phase.
An action window.
During anybody's main phase.
I can't play during your main phase. I can play during action windows.
You can't play that during my main phase.
Correct. Now, if you attack, there's an action window while you're attacking that I could play him
during my main phase. So you can play it during my main phase.
Yeah, but when the action window opens. When the action window opens.
Oh boy.
Like I can't interrupt you playing stuff in the middle of it. Like I can't counterspell, right?
Right.
You have to attack me.
If I play a thing, do you get an action window?
No.
It's only when I attack.
It's only when you attack. That's when an action window opens up.
All right, I'll have bird attack.
Okay. Bang. This does have burst. This is Arthrin Zala. Burst. Add this card to your hand. Level 4, cost 1. When linked during your turn, this unit may choose an active enemy unit that's level 5 or lower as its attack target. So this can fight anything, even if it just came into play. Making tokens over there?
I'm reading.
Reading tokens over there?
Yeah. My strategy is more complicated than play big guy.
Play something that kills
big
my
dude.
stuff instantly, can't be blocked.
Yeah.
Kills my bases.
I'm gonna play
The Tallgeese.
I'm gonna play this big unit. The 4/4. I have level 5 because of my EX resource ramp, and it can activate once per turn to ready itself.
So once per turn, you can pay 4 to ready it.
Yeah.
So you could attack with it, pay 4, ready it, attack with it again. Yeah.
Seems useful, maybe. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Ready. Resource. Draw. Oh, I got so many shiny cards this time. All right, now that we're here, we can start using our EXs, I think. All right, the Merbius 0 here is going to blow up your spot.
Dead.
I am going to play the Aegis Gundam.
Whoa. If only you could see that.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's chromaed right now.
Picture green there.
Attack. If this unit has 5 or more attack power, choose one enemy unit that is level 5 or higher and deal 3 damage to it.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to put the Arthrin Zala. When linked during this turn, this unit may choose an active enemy unit that is level 5 or lower as its attack target. So it can attack ready things. This is linked, so it's got haste. It can attack this turn. I'll go blow up your spot again. Zex.
Look at my hand.
Goes to your hand. Now on attack, if this unit has 5 or more attack power, which it does, thanks to the pilot, I get to choose a level 5 unit or higher and deal 3 damage to it. So I'm going to blast Tallgeese for 3. Get blasted. And then I think we put out, yeah, I think we put out a base. Put out a base. Slow. Let's see. You attack me twice. Yeah, that's fine. I think I put up. So I'm going to use my EX resource, and I am going to play Archangel. Add one of my shields to my hand, and then activate main once per turn. Pay 2. Choose one friendly unit with blocker set as active, and it can't attack. Play there and get a shield to my hand. Okay, and go ahead.
Make a resource. Okay. Let's play. Simultaneous fire. Main, choose one of your units. It gains breach 3 during the turn. When the unit's attack destroys an enemy unit, deal the specified amount of damage to the first card in that opponent's shield area.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this on Tallgeese. I'm going to have Tallgeese fight this guy.
Okay. So we'll both die.
Yep. And I assume breach 3 still triggers.
I assume it does. So you get 3 damage
there.
there.
Yeah. And then it costs 1. Pilot. And then I'll have the bird fight.
Archangel down.
Then play Corsica base. Add one of your shields to your hand. Then if it's your turn, just deploy one Tallgeese token.
Okay.
And it also says if it is your turn and a card with Corsica base is in its card name is in your trash, deploy 2 Leo unit tokens instead. So I guess if you'd already blown up a Corsica base.
Yeah.
Okay, I get a Tallgeese. I'm sure that is relevant to some sort of flavor.
Yeah. Somebody who has any idea of what's happened in a Gundam show ever might understand that.
I pick up,
and that's ready.
I pick up a shield. I will play this guy, and I'll use my EX resource.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Okay. Ready, draw, resource. I'm at 5. Um, or higher. When linked. I guess I play this Aegis Gundam MA mode. 3/4 with Breach 3. It links with Arthur Zala. I'll pay 1 and play Arthur Zala on it. When linked during this turn, this unit may choose an active enemy unit that's level 5 or lower as its attack target. So I am going to attack, I guess, the this is a 4 or 6. You blow up the tall geese. Yeah, I guess we go for the tall geese. So I'll take 4. And then I get the breach, so I'll do 3 damage to your base. The Mobius 0, and I was able to attack that because of the link ability there. I guess we need to take out that base. Have to keep the forward pressure going. Then I'll pay 1 and play the another Archangel base and draw. And go ahead.
Ready?
I have 3 shields remaining.
All right, let's see. I gotta take out that thing at the very least. All right, we'll have the bird fight there.
Okay, then
I'll play Gundam Sandrock. 4/3 for 2. Level 4 required. I will play Zex Marquis as a pilot. +2/+1. During link, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, draw 1.
Okay.
Put Zex there. I'll have this attack your base.
Okay.
For 5. Then play St. Gabriel's Institute. I'll add 1 of my shields to my hand, then look at the top 2 cards of my deck, and return 1 of them to the top, 1 to the bottom. Cards. Alright, top, bottom. One left, I'll put Hero Yui on this card. It says, during a link, this unit gets AP +1, HP +1, but I don't have a link, so.
Yep.
I'm done.
Alright, well, ready up. Draw. Oh. Interesting. Resource. Have to fight that thing or what? Alright, I'm gonna pay to play a Strike Gundam. This is a 3/3. It says draw 1, discard 1. So
On deploy? Yeah.
Yeah. Draw. Discard. Discard you. Discard you. You seem halfway decent. You are 3. I guess I'll discard this. Discard the Aegis Gundam. I'll pay 1 to play the Vesalius.
The hell's that?
0/5. Add 1 of your shields to your hand, and then activate main. Rest this base. Choose 1 friendly unit. Gets +1 attack or +1 AP this turn. Play that. Draw there. Okay. I'm going to play the Gin. It just costs 1, and it's a 2/2. And then I'm going to pay 2 and play Striker Pack. Burst. You get to do this thing. But main phase, it says, if you have no Earth Alliance unit tokens in play, which I don't, deploy 1 Sword Strike Gundam Earth Alliance AP4 HP2 blocker, or 1 AP2 HP4 blocker unit token. So I could put either a 4/2 or a 2/4 into play.
That's a command card. Okay.
Yeah. So I will play a Sword Strike Gundam because it is a 4/2. All right. Now the question is, do we fight this thing or do I trade with that guy? I think I trade with this guy. Send my 3 because you got 3 hit points there, right? And then I will tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Okie dokie. I guess I can't attack any of those dudes. So we'll attack your base.
All right. I will block with this 4 power thing.
Okay.
It explodes.
Play this 2/2. Play this 3/2. Play this bird. I get an EX resource. I'm done.
Okay. Ready up. Draw. Oh, we did it. We finally did it. Resource.
I will say drawing cards is pretty important in this game.
Yeah. All right, we're playing the Alley Strike Gundam. This costs 4. This is a blocker. And when paired with a level 4 or higher pilot, choose 1 enemy unit with 4 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. So, in comes Alley Strike Gundam. And it pairs with Kira Yamamoto. So we're going to pay 1 here and play Kira. Attack, choose 1 enemy unit. It gets -2 AP during this battle. Linked. This hits for 6. So we're going to annihilate that base over there, I think. Kapow! And then I think we... Oh, and then, sorry, when this is paired with a level 4 or higher pilot, I can choose 1 enemy unit with 4 or less HP and send it back to your hand. So I choose this guy to go back to your hand. And then we're going to send in 2 more Gundams to batter apart your last shields. No burst. Burst, play it. Oh, okay. Okay, lucky. And then you get...
you get the deploy?
Yes, it says deploy the card, so you get the deploy.
This.
So you get to at least filter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then your turn.
All right.
Did you try all the Bandai? Do you like their games? No and no. I have not learned One Piece yet. I hear from a lot of people that who do enjoy the One Piece game, and the One Piece game is extremely successful in the store that I work at. I do think like Digimon's got some neat concepts in it. I have like a vague understanding of the game. Same thing with One Piece. Both of them have interesting things that they do.
Play Magnac, play Tallgeese. I will play this thing.
Blow up the EX, get over EX.
Generate one. I'll fight there.
Dead.
And I'll fight your base.
Take 2.
And I'm done.
Okay. Ready. The major problem with Bandai games is the availability, right? Draw. Oh, okay. Attack there for 6.
So I have a action window.
Yes, you do.
I would like to play an action. It's Siege Ploy. Let's choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP. Rest it.
Okay.
So I can choose that guy, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I will smash the base to pieces. And I will pay 4 for another Alley Strike Gundam. And then pay 2 for Miguel's Gin. During pair destroyed, if you have another link unit in play, draw 1. So I'll play these 2. And I will tell you to go ahead. Digimon's the only one you like, so. Compared to One Piece, Gundam is more family friendly. One Piece has less to say. Interesting characters. Yeah, there's lots of. We could say the artist who draws One Piece appreciates the female form. the conventional the conventional things.
Like a blocker.
It does have blocker.
Does it have to exhaust a block?
Correct. Yeah, rest this unit to change the attack target to it.
Alright, I will attack your base.
It will die.
I will attack your shield.
I have a burst effect. It is Kira. It comes to my hand.
Take your shield.
Burst effect. If you have no Earth Alliance unit tokens to play, which I do not, deploy one 3/3 blocker token.
What the fuck?
This card's insane, right?
Yeah, that seems crazy. Okay, I'll attack you.
Alright, I'll defend with the 4/4. That way you can't just ready the Tallgeese and attack me again. I have to wait to the last possible second. If you have a link thing, this bails me out here. So.
I'll play St. Gabriel's. I get to look at the top.
Okay.
I don't think it matters. I'll play Gundam Heavy Arms, though.
Is he a blocker? He's not.
He's not a blocker.
Does that deck have any blockers?
I don't think so. I haven't seen any.
That might be why that deck's the weakest. So.
That's it. I'm done.
Alright. I'll ready, draw, resource, smash through the base, and then smash you.
Dead. I had a chance at least.
Yeah, the maneuvering there at the end of the game was extremely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think those actions are like insane. I think like if somebody, for the people who are playing their very first card game as the Gundam card game,
you'll
like,
get them.
You're gonna smash those fools to pieces.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
So there you go. That's the Gundam card game.
Pretty cool.
The bonus content here.
Oh yeah.
Bonus content. Splits and packs. I'll give you the Wings Advance and the Xeons one since you played those.
Okay.
All right. So the heroic beginnings. There is like a little tab up there that you can pull on it. So that way.
I'll let you get yours first.
Hopefully that doesn't because these are a single card and a single wrapper.
Whoa.
And the card is Gundam Aerial Bit on Farm. I have a suspicion this is not the winner.
Is that trash?
It probably did not win me
Not
a lot of money here.
pool.
It is a 3/4 for 2.
Okay.
So that's something, but not. That doesn't seem like
Is it foil? It is foil.
It is foil. Yeah. These are all. I think they're foils. I think there's stuff from the. I don't know if it.
What's this one from? This is
from
the
Xeon.
Xeon's Rush. Xeon's Rush.
Ah,
Angelo Gira Zulu.
That card wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It's
Is there a rarity on this somewhere?
I think these are all starter. It says C+.
Common. Okay.
Yeah.
Starter only or whatever.
All right. I'll do the Siege Strike, and then you can finish it off with the wings. Okay. And the card from the Siege Strike starter is the Strike Gundam. Now this guy says draw a card, discard a card on it, so he's probably like insane.
He is 2 for a 3/3
that draws a card and then discards a card. That cycles, right? And the thing is like you need your combo stuff together in this game, right? Yeah. So I got a feeling, even though he's not like, I got a feeling people want this guy.
I mean, I would have loved to have been filtering that game.
Yeah. I mean, I hit the Yamato at the time I needed it to like get back in the game.
Okay, this is the final one. This is the Wings of Advance card.
And the base. A base?
A base. I mean,
a base?
It's cool.
It's
cool.
I mean, it filters, right?
Yeah.
So
it filters because it looks
filters.
Yeah. This cries kind of. Okay.
There you go.
That is it.
I feel like those were duds on the packs there.
Yeah, well, it's probably 99% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, there's 16, right? So you have like
the most famous scene in Wing. Whoa. Huge. It's worth millions.
St. Gabriel Institute is the most famous thing in Gundam Wing. All right, there you go. That is the Gundam card game. I would give it a solid. I'd rate it a solid game.
I would say solid.
I'd like to see.
I would play more.
That sounds like a funny scene.
Me saying I would play more is more than I say for the vast majority of card games that I play.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I like it. That's
yeah. I'm sure the average deck for this game is going to cost.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to buy any cards, but I would play it again.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll be watching Gundam's career with great interest. Yeah, I think
I'll market that. I'll market.
I at least understand. I could talk about this game in the store.
You can see a card and know how it works.
And that's
quality.
As a game store employee, the most important thing to me personally is the ability to talk trash to the people of the game while they're playing the game. While I'm not playing the game.
Yeah, while you have no stakes in the game, nor
I have no stakes,
any experience in the game at all.
No experience.
You should be
I just get to heckle. And I'd be like, oh yeah, okay. The guy who's playing Strike Gundam GAT-XO105 is complaining about his draw right now. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. So,
all right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Appreciate everybody hanging around. There you go.
Yep,
that's it.
Y'all have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.